Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. I am here with a Bingo Boffin, where last time we had some spooky stories that were punctuated by a strange message from a fell spirit. Now we've done some thinking about it, and let's see what we're going to do. Ah, where have the hours gone, Pineleaf? It feels as if we were just discussing the strange apparition you saw at the Mimble Woods. I fully intended to think and research about the phantom's words, but I am no closer to solving the mystery. Now, what did it say again? Oh, yes, here it is. There can be no reparations for the hurt that has been done. Soon all will fear the parting of the wood. None will escape the curse of the Eerie acres. Despair and repair to your holes, for none but one shall laugh when all is done. Still gives me the chills. Well, we will not forget those words, and I recommend that you keep your eyes open as we participate in the Harvest Festival. If you see anything at all that seems to relate to this curse, come to see me at once. Yes. Oh, by the way, I've heard that Walter Goldworthy has opened up a new field of festival games at the Harvest Festival, and is a place called Wistmead. I have been seen nothing to indicate that he knows anything about that apparition or the worrisome curse, so we should go to Wistmead and have some fun. But I'll keep on and look out for anything suspicious, and you should do as well. There's a pony to Wistmead just to the east and up the hill. I'll meet you there, and hopefully Wistmead will have plenty of spooky fun and very little in the way of scary curses. Well, I'll hope so. I can only hope so. They decorated the pony. We have arrived in Wistmead, and there is Bingo. Happy Harvest Festival to you. Bingo waves you near, but he is clearly suspicious of this place. I wonder why. The decorations are quite something. Well, we shall see about that. Hello there, Bingo. Ooh, this is a seasonal appropriate area. I must say, Waldrick Goldworthy has done quite a job of creating a spooky atmosphere for the Harvest Festival here at Wistmead. This is where we should have told our scary stories in the first place, Pineleaf. Ah, can you imagine what This might have done if we tried scaring him here instead? Even the least frightening story might have been more convincing when told in this atmosphere. I encourage you to find my various cousins, and the lot of them once removed, and see what they think of the games here at Wistmead. But do not forget to remain alert for any suspicious activities. There may be an apparition on hand seeking to conduct some nefarious purpose, and if this curse of his is real, we want to know about it in time to prevent it from being carried out. Even so, try to have fun anyway, Pineleaf. It would be a shame to spoil all of Mr. Goldworthy's work with an excess of caution and worry. Westmead really does seem to be a fitting location for spooky fun after all. Hmm. I saw Angelica making a beeline for the ponies in the northwest. Oh, what a shock. And Barilak mentioned something about taking a snooze near the maze. Even less of a shock. Find them first and see what they think of Wistmead. Angelica and Barilak. Yeah, alright, see what I could do about that. Hmm, hold on. Well, here's Angelica. And it looks like the ponies have been painted. Hello there, Pineleaf. Will you look at these beautiful ponies? Aren't they simply delightful? I understand that Carl Proudfoot has loaned them to Walter Goldworthy for the duration of the Harvest Festival, and they have it painted with these frightening but adorable designs. If I did not love horses and ponies so much as I do, I might get killed to see them, but I do, and I'm not. I am having a lovely time here at Westmead, and everything scary I have seen seems to be on purpose, Pineleaf. Cousin Bingo's curse must have nothing to do with this place after all, and he likely worries for nothing. I'll stay here with the ponies. Everything seems to be fine with me. All right. Well, I guess that's good news. Now, what about Barilak? Now, what is a shock is that he's not snoozing right now. Oh, it's you, Pineleaf. I came with my brothers and sisters to Westmead, but I am quite ready to leave. I was promised Harvest Festival fun, but this does not seem terribly enjoyable to me. All I want to do is to curl up here outside the maze and take a restful nap, but I have been unable to get comfortable. There's just something about this place that keeps me awake, and it is most unusual. Why, I should say it's a first. I will keep trying, as my siblings have a better time than I. I hope they do, but above all, I just wish I could take a nap. It is usually not a problem. Yes, I have noticed that. Well, where is Camille? Ah, yeah, there she is. Hi there. Are you making yourself useful? Yes, welcome to Miss Speed. I spoke with Roderick Goldworthy earlier, and he told me that it is quite a long time to clear this field and prepare it for the new Harvest Festival activities. I'm very glad they took the time, because the spooky atmosphere here cannot be matched by anywhere in the Shire, and everyone is having a wonderful time. Naturally, I asked if there was anything that was still needed to be done, and it turns out that there's still some baked goods waiting to be set out on these tables. Oh, could you go and pick one of Holly's pies from the tents on the other side of the field? I must warn you about something, Pineleaf. The pie fillings have been fashioned with blackberries and currants, and should be delicious, but Holly Hornblower has made it look like the pies are filled with creepy crawlies and spiders. A number of hungry hobbits may try to get in your way, but give them a look at the pie and they will surely run and leave you alone. Revenge on the hungry hobbits, then. No, I just hope that they're edible and palatable berries when you do actually eat them. Ah, here's a pie right now. Freshly baked pie. There you go. At least I won't have to worry about hungry hobbits stealing it. May I have a look? Ugh, spiders! So there are hungry hobbits all over the place then. Camellia thanks you for the pie, but Griffo eyes you in the distance. Yes? I thought Westmead was going to be full of fun activities and delicious food, Pineleaf, but it seems that I was mistaken. I wanted nothing more than to dig into one of these pies because the pie crust is golden brown the way I like it, and the smell makes my mouth water. But on closer inspection, you can plainly see that the pie is filled with spiders. It's an affront to good taste. I do not understand why folks still buy pies from Holly Hornblower, honestly. I mean, after that incident with the spoiled pies last fall, I am not enjoying my time in Westmead Pineleaf. I am just so hungry, and I don't like that feeling. If you want to find someone who's having a good time, perhaps you should find Marigold. I expect she's enjoying herself because it is dark and a little scary. I saw her looking for the misty woods on the other side of the field, and she might still be there. I will try to rummage up some edible food. Wish me luck. because I'm not eating one of these spider pies no matter how delicious it might smell. You can't fool me. It looks like we did if Holly Hornblower is, or I should say if Camilla is telling the truth, and I would think that she would be. Ah, hello there, Marigold. That's quite an area. Bit foggy. Ah, Pineleaf, how are you finding Westmead? I am not especially interested in the Harvest Festival activities that Walrick Goldworthy has set up here, but I'm very curious to know where this path leads. The fog hangs thickly about the trail, and the darkness seems almost to pool among the trees. It feels like an adventure to me. Cousin Bingo made me promise to stay in Westmead, or he would tell my mother, and she'd be very cross. So for now, I shouldn't follow the missy path. But you made no such promise, did you? You should walk around the path and see where it leads, and then come back to tell me what you saw. It's, it's a capital idea, is it not? I'll be waiting for your report, my friend. Well, all right. Hello again, Marigold. Pineleaf, how did you get back without me seeing you? You got turned around in the woods? And this must not be an ordinary fog after all, but a magical and mysterious mist that lends itself to confusing even the most perceptive of adventurers. How delightful! I would do some thinking and see if I could come up with some means of countering this curious canopy of cloud. For now, you should return to Bingo and tell him that I'm having a great time. Spooky mysteries abound. Okay. Marigold found a rather intriguing path. The longer we stay here, the more worried I become, Pineleaf. How do my cousins feel about Westmead? Hmm. Angelica, Camilla, and Marigold are enjoying themselves, yes, but Bearlac and Griffo do not seem to be having a good time. Well, at least some of my cousins are enjoying the Harvest Mass Festival, even if that can't be said for all of them. I suppose this can't be the curse at work, unless it is a curse that has chosen to mildly inconvenience a few hobbits, which seems unlikely any curse of which I have ever heard. Curse or not, I still wish more of my cousins were having a good time. Well, perhaps I'm having a great mountain for Shrewsbury Pineleaf, but that apparition you saw in the Bimbold Woods has me all aflutter and worry. What if the curse of which it spoke was just around the corner, and it waits to level its full effect upon the hobbits celebrating the Harvest Festival here at Westmead? Do you think you might speak with Walter Goldworthy in front of the maze and ask him if he encountered any difficulties while setting up the festivities here? I hope I am just being a little silly. I will not be able to enjoy these games here at Westmead until I set my mind at ease, and right now it is all a bustle with spooks and scary shenanigans, but not a good way. Not in a good way. Well. Let's speak with Walrick. Hello there, Walrick. What do you want? If you're here to complain, I don't want to hear about it. I've listened to more than my share of grumbles today, and my temper is at its lowest ebb. Move along, you. No, don't worry. I just wanted to tell you that I've met several hobbits who are having a wonderful time here. I was just wondering about the process by which Westmead was made ready for the activities and games for this festival. Ah, yes, well, it is quite a lot of work, so I am pleased that there are some who have enjoyed the games here. I put together a team from Hobbiton and from Bywater, and for the better part of a fortnight we worked to clear the field of stones and stumps. We had to move a few fences. Hobbits might once have lived among the trees here, because we had to move one or two low walls that had belonged to hobbit homes, although the houses themselves are long gone. If you want to see how much work we put in, you could take a look at the junk pile where we moved everything. It's to the southwest across the main path that runs through Westmead. And enjoy yourself. I would not have put so much work into it if I did not love the spooky season so much. All right, I'll go check the place out. Thank you. This certainly looks like the right place. What's this? A sign. I know what it says. Turn over the sign revealing the words that chill the bone. Eerie Acres. Cleary's Acres, Eerie Acres. Most interesting. Clearly Acres is carved on the sign, but is crossed out with Eerie Acres. I better tell Bingo about this one. I think, Bingo, we have found the right place. You look as if you've seen a ghost, Pineleaf. Another one, I mean. You haven't, have you? What's that? You say that there was a sign for Cleary's Acres, but someone had crossed out and painted the words Eerie Acres on it? But that means it's just as I feared, Pineleaf. The field may be called Wistmead now, but at some point in history it must have been called Eerie Acres. We have wandered right into the waiting jaws of the curse. You have to tell Walrick that we may be in danger. He's had to cancel the celebrations here, and at once. I think the odds of him doing that are 0. Hello there. Mingo Boffin recommends that you cancel the festival immediately. Cancel the festival? Absolutely not! Why should I do that? Yes? What utter nonsense! I know the sign of which you speak. It stood by the western path out of the clearing, and has not been thought of by anyone for a very long time. No one objected when we pulled it from the ground and tossed it aside, did they? This whole place has been uninhabited for dozens of years at least, Pineleaf, and no hobbits have been called this place the Eerie Acres since then. Take my word on it. I am sorry you are bothered by all this talk of a curse, but I am sure that it's nothing. Someone is playing a holiday prank on you, I wager. I will not shut down Wistmead, and I will not cancel the Harvest Festival. If that Bingo Boffin put you up to this, you can go up to him and tell him that his plan to ruin my festival has failed, and that is all I'll say about it. Well, yeah, I think that pretty much was what I thought you'd say. I have some bad news for you, Bingo. He refused to cancel the festival, didn't he? Of course he did. That is just the sort of day that I'm having. Why, I saw Fosco just now, and I told him we should probably get ready to leave Wistmead. And do you know what he did? He yelled at me and stamped his feet. He has always been one of my favorite cousins, but he raised his voice at me and put me right out of sorts. Something is not right. This is quite unlike Fosco, and I think the curse may be to blame. Either that or he was just enjoying himself and that you gave him the bad temper. But what is going on here, Pineleaf? Mark my words, there is more to this than we know. The curse of the Eerie Acres is real, and it has affected some of the hobbits here already. There can be no mistaking it. Is it the curse of the Eerie Acres, or something else is going on? We have to find that out in the next episode of the Complete Pineleaf.